Match in the juniors category. THANGALS Tag 36 versus Vijaya Cricket Club. Vijaya Cricket Club won the toss and elected to bat first. Jasir on strike. Ajmal to bowl. Coming over the wicket is Ajmal. Down the leg side to start off with. Lucky reprieve that for Ajmal. Could have been put away for 4 runs. Down the leg side again. This one runs away to the fence. 4 easy runs plus wide. 5 in total. And we've got Vuvuzelas coming out from the fence. Youngsters cheering their teams from the pavilion. We've got the fanfare ready. Cheering for these two teams, Vijaya Cricket Club versus THANGALS Tag 36. Shot one, defended by Jasir. Coming around the wicket again, well bowled, faster one that, in speeding away from the batsman around. Just trying to bowl it wider. Well tried, could have put it away for 4 runs. The batsman ended up getting beaten. Shot one, missed away again. Trying to go too hard at it, not focusing on timing is Jasir. He tries to time it rather than hitting it. He will get those runs, especially with the field open at covers. Could be an opportunity to get it. That's a beautiful delivery. This one did not have any room onto it. The previous one at least was moving away from the batsman. This one, no chance. Excellent end to the over. Scorecard rate 6 for no loss. With Tirshad on 1 and Jasir yet to get off strike. MPL Season 8 in progress. This match is between the juniors. THANGALS Tag 36 versus Vijaya Cricket Club. Both of these teams battling it out for net run rate. Get to the final. And very well placed are Vijaya Cricket Club in a way. If they get a big margin to win it. On the other hand, they will be looking at restricting Vijaya Cricket Club is THANGALS Tag 36 as much as possible. Anything over 50-60 would spell doom for them. Bowler Fahad Abdullah to bowl to Tirshad over the wicket. Oh, that's a sneaky action from Fahad. Uses his wrist a lot more while delivering than the shoulder. Gives the edge of turning the ball. What a shot down the ground, but should be taken along on and taken. That is a big wicket. The opener, Tirshad, is walking back to the heart. Jasir on the other end is stuck there without getting a run to his tally. It looks like we've got to have a new batsman in the middle. Afzal walking in. The captain taking the responsibility to step in and steady the ship. On the other hand, THANGALS team 30, tax 36 team will be happy to get this wicket. They were trying to stop them from getting too many runs, and this would be the start. But will this continue the next few overs? We may have to find out. Fahad to bowl, and he's to bowl to Afzal for the first one. Oh, that's a drop catch. It could have been 2 and 2. Lucky enough for Afzal, the captain, surviving an attempt. Well, is that a big wicket? For sure it is. The captain always is a big fish and has been dropped by the keeper. Fahad, unlucky. Well driven towards covers. Good stop. Should only be a single, or will they come back for the second? Looks like they will. Jasir says no, and Afzal had to stay off strike. Fahad bowling well. He's picked up 1 wicket and given away only 1 run thus far. 2 more deliveries to go. Tried to cut it too hard, unable to get bat on ball. Should have been put away for 4 runs towards the backward point region. Missing out completely. Jasir not looking very comfortable in the middle. Faced 5 deliveries and yet to get 1 into his mark. That's much better. Well played. And starts off with a boundary. That is a freebie by Fahad after a great over. Sprays 1 down the leg side and taken to the cleaners by Jasir. After the end of the second over, scorecard reads 11 for 1. Vijaya CC Juniors versus THANGALS Tag 36 Juniors, fighting it out. The winners will have to win with a big margin. The players playing for the spot in the final, from what we understand, in MPL Season 8, being held at WAYANAD Cricket Academy and WAYANAD Cricket Ground, is being sponsored by M2 Natural Ayurvedic and also co-sponsored by Allied Group and the digital partners CAPS. We thank them for giving us the opportunity to host this tournament and for sponsoring us with every single possible method of sponsorship. They have been pivotal in having this conducted at a beautiful stadium as such, where stalwarts have made their marks. Budding youngsters playing for the state are a part of this history. And to play in such a place is a tremendous honor for these youngsters at heart. They might be over 40, but their childhood memories and the game still intact. It's well bowled, says White. The umpire was going away from the white crease. And since it was away from the white crease, it's given a wide. Ajmal back to bowl his third over. In fact, second over and a third over for the team. Cut away and he misses out. This time the captain, Afzal, not able to get bat on ball. No foot movement, was just trying to crouch and cut it away. Not good enough. Ajmal will be a happy man about it. Oh, that's up in the air. Chance of a run out of the non-strikers end. Good recovery from Afzal. That kicked up very, very high from the good length. Excellent stuff that from Ajmal. Afzal, the captain, almost got one on his chin. Down the ground it goes, to only be a single. No, they stop from going for it. Good ball at the end from Jasir. Would have been a wicket otherwise. Good call at the end. Ajmal bowling it really well. He's bending his back to get that extra bounce. That's what makes the difference. And whenever he's spraying it across, he's just allowing the ball to be released. Otherwise, it's all bending the back. Another one, well bowled. Very well bowled by Ajmal. He is pitching it short and moving that away. Excellent stuff. Good shot. Good shot towards mid-wicket, but stopped by the fielder. The captain of THANGALS Tech 36 cuts it off for a single. Coming around the wicket again. Up in the air, should be caught. And a drop that should have been taken at this level. That sat up in the air for a long time for the man to cover it. He made the ground, unable to get his hands under the ball. Lucky reprieve for the batsman. End of the over. 16, just a 5-run over this after 3 overs. 16 on the cards. Vijaya Cricket Club taking it slow.
അതുപോലെയുള്ള ഇന്റീരിയർ പാർട്സ് എല്ലാത്തിനും ക്യാപ് സർട്ടിഫൈഡ് ചെയ്ത് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് ഓരോ വണ്ടി നിങ്ങളെ മുന്നിൽ എത്തിക്കുന്നത്. ഇതാണ് ക്യാപ് സർട്ടിഫൈഡ് ഇൻസ്പെക്ഷൻ.
ഏറ്റവും ലേറ്റസ്റ്റ് ടെക്നോളജി ഉപയോഗിച്ച് മൈന്യൂട്ട് കംപ്ലൈന്റ് വരെ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ഓരോ വണ്ടിയും പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ മികച്ച രീതിയിൽ വണ്ടി കൊടുക്കാൻ നമ്മളെ കൊണ്ട് സാധിക്കുന്നതാണ്.
So we value our customers, their happiness and their consent. That's why we proudly introduce CAPS Assured, the most innovative parameter to achieve our customers' needs.
Good shot down the ground and running away to the fence. Will that be? No, it isn't. Looks like it was heading to 4. Well ball, beautiful delivery that from Fahad. That was going straight That's a beautiful shot from the captain. What a shot that he was waiting for one, and that is the release shot he was looking for. Was very, very short from Fahad. Had to be put away, but the style he put that away was such a dominating one. It was like a slap on the face, slapping it across. Great batting. Good shot down the ground. That should be four. Fabulous batting that. Afzal played a great shot down the ground. Straight down the ground. That beautiful striking was hit with some force. Good shot down the ground. This time they have protection in the deep. Small correction with respect to the captain and the vice captains. Looks like Turshad is the captain and Afzal is the vice captain. We've just been informed about that. For the end of 4 overs, scorecard reached 28 for 1. After the end of 5 overs, scorecard reads 37. For 1 after the end of 5 overs. They're going at 7 runs per over. Team Thangals tag 36 will be trying to restrict them under 70-80 runs or at least about 90 runs to get this under run delivery. On the other hand, Vijaya Cricket Club will be raring to go, and the man coaching the youngsters is the experienced customer, Askar. He's got his team through the final in the Masters category, and now he's coaching his youngsters the way to get about it. The way you go about it is very, very important, especially when the current situations like this, when you need a lot of margin to win it. Afzal in the middle, doing a good job thus far as Team Thangals tag 36. They've done an excellent job thus far. Just holding it off to 35 in 5 overs, 7 runs and over, and they've only lost 1 wicket thus far as Vijaya Cricket Club. But they have not given any opportunity to take more runs. Down the ground, good shot, but should be stopped off by Sarin. Oh, that will sit back pretty hard, straight to the fielder, the bowler himself, and he almost lost it. Looks like he's hurt himself. He's calling out for spray. He was expecting that to come a little more straighter, but it spun a long way. Well bowled by the bowler. Fasil. Well bowled, good control over his delivery. Fasil. He's not giving it too much air. That may turn out to be a difficult one considering he can go down the ground, Afzal. Oh, that takes an under edge. Well, when he's trying to bowl flatter, you have all the opportunity to sweep it across, especially considering that's going to be a leg cutter. It's not going to trap you in front. You should take the chances, especially with no mid wicket and the long on chance of getting it there. Tries to cut it away. Good shot. Excellent shot, and that runs away to the fence in no time. Fabulous batting that from Afzal. He may be beaten for a couple of deliveries, but an excellent cut shot to finish the over. 42, just 5 run over that from Faisal. He's kept it down for most part of the innings, but this one was cut away quickly. Excellent bowling besides the last delivery, but one heck of a shot that from Afzal, making a statement while playing such shots. Amis, the new bowler, the medium pacer. Oh, good start. Chance of a run out. Should be a run out. And a direct hit. What a turnaround that. Was never a run there, to be honest. It was coming straight to the man at short covers. And Afzal walks back. The vice captain and the captain have had a miscommunication, and the result is a wicket. Well. It's an unfortunate one, but a good one for team Thangal stack 36. I'm sure Afzal will not be a happy man. He was looking good for some time, especially when he was trying to cut away a few of those deliveries from the spinners. He looked an immaculate touch. New batsman walking into the middle. We will have the finals of each of these categories tomorrow. MPL Season 8 at WAYANAD Cricket Ground, being brought to you by M2 Natural Ayurvedic, co-sponsored by Allied Group. This is the final match of Day 6, and under the juniors category, it is Team Thangal Stack 36 versus Team Vijaya Cricket Club. Vijaya Cricket Club has won the toss and elected to bat first. And the bowler's pumped up. Not happy about allowing those extras, but he is really pumped up about bowling. That's exactly what's required. You expect to turn out to be the superstar for your team. Will he continue to do that? Or will Tirshad change the course of the match? That is a really good shot attempted. Trying to put it away towards backward point, considering it's only conventional backward point there, but misses out. Shamsi on strike. Coming over the wicket, and that goes through him quickly. Is not up for the task, Shamsi. Amis Bowls a good delivery. He was skidding through. A really skiddy customer is Amiz. Well, may not have the best of the bouncers from what he's thrown thus far, but is very, very tricky to deal with. Oh, he's kept it moving very quickly. Good run up as well from the keeper to effect a run out. He misses out though. Skiddy customer, that's exactly what we were talking about. Pitches on line and goes through quickly. And good end to the over, not too many runs leaking. And after the end of the over, 44. Seven overs gone, 44 for 2. $44 for 2 after the end of 7 overs. 8 more overs to go. And Team THANGALS stack 36 will be trying to hold this off as much as possible. On the other end, VIJAYA Cricket Club have a lot of wickets in hand and they will be raring to go big. Back again to bowl the leg cutter is Faisal. Faisal to come over the wicket, the leg spinner. Interesting field here. No long on. Looks like we've got long on. In fact, the mid-on fielder moving to long on. Deep mid-wicket, long on, long off. Deep cover and deep point. This is a much better field. For sure, especially when you're trying to spin it away from the batsman. It gives him some air and it will only be a single. Coming back for the second, excellent running. That is not great cricket from the fielders. They should have been pouncing on it. Unfortunately, they don't do so. Ends up being 2 runs. Tossed up, good shot. Good shot towards covers. We yet to see any innovation from the batsman, especially when you're trying to bowl that leg cutters without anyone at deep point or deep third man, or rather backward point I meant. A reverse sweep is always open. That should have been swept away to fine leg. It was well outside off. He could have gone for that sweep shot. This is where it becomes more important for each and every cricketer to understand how that works. There's definitely no LBW with pitches outside leg, so you can use that to your effect and try to sweep him across. Good shot and goes all the way. That is a massive hit from the batsman Shamsi. What a colossal hit that from him down the ground. What a huge 6. Excellent shot that from Shamsi. He middled it and it went all the way. Well bowled. That should have been a single. Ideally was moving away from the bowler, that to his non-dominant hand. So he should have gone for it. This one should be caught and dropped. The fielder was sitting deep, was not able to get to that. He started off the blocks pretty late as well. They were not able to cover enough ground, and that ensures he reached there in the nick of time, but was not able to hold on to that. After the end of the over, 55. 11 run over that. Amiz, the bowler, continuing. Amiz to continue. Shamsi on strike. Short one towards backward point and direct hit. Would have seen him walking back, but good running between the wicket. The captain taking a gutsy call. Tirshad at the striker's end, at the danger end as well. Was running like a hare to get to the other end. The captain on strike, Tirshad. The man to ball is Amiz coming over the wicket. A full delivery, well stopped by Amiz himself. It's only a single. And that's a cut shot missed away by Shamsi. It's too close to cut, ideally. Should have just dabbed it down to third man for a single and get off strike. Trying to force things. He was trying to hit it quite hard and misses out, especially considering it was not there for a cut. Walks down the ground to hit it away, misses out. Shamsi. 9. Out of the end of 9 overs, scorecard reads 63 with a loss of 2 wickets. It's trading at about 7 runs per over. A decent one to be looking at. If they're able to score another 50 odd runs from here on with the next 6 overs to go. 63 out of the end of 9. Another 50 odd runs from here on should still put them at a decent target. But a 10 and over from here on, 60 to 70, will put them at a really good score. Anywhere between 130, 140 should be a decent target to actually defend. The captain picking the ball himself. Maju, the captain, picking up the ball to bowl right arm over to Shamsi. Shamsi on strike. Maju with the beautiful delivery to first stop. What a delivery that looked like a new ball length delivery from Maju, especially at the fag end of the innings. In the 10th over, he's produced beautiful bounce and carry to the keeper. Man can bowl. Another delivery. This should have been put away by Shamsi. Unfortunately, the previous delivery seeding some doubts in his mind and was not able to go down the ground. This should have been the shot to go down the ground rather. Was trying to go across and misses away. With no man inside down the ground, it's wide long off, wide long on. A better shot would be the straight one. Swing and a miss. Second time in a row again, he's trying to go cross-batted. Just a step down and thump it down the ground. That's what you need to do. Even if you don't get full connection, even if you get it half-batted, you will be able to get those runs that you're looking for. Especially the length that the captain's bowling. A tad fuller, you can walk down and thump it. He bowls a short one. Well adjusted. But unfortunately for Maju, it's been given a wide. Well bowled, well bowled. He's reading the batsman as well. This is all-round good cricket. Batting versus bowling at its best. Good mind games. Similar to what he's bowled a couple of deliveries ago. Same thing again. It's given a wide. The bowler needs to get on top of the batsman's head rather than his chest stance or the bat. Needs to expect what the batsman is looking for, especially during a free hit. He may come down the ground. You bowl a wide yorker. Straight to the man at covers. Well struck by the batsman. On strike is now the captain versus the captain. Two counterparts having a go at each other. And team THANGALS Tag 36 captain wins the battle. After the end of the over. 73 after the end of 10. 10 overs gone, 7.3 per over is the run rate. And the captain calls in for another bowler to pick it up. It's Salin. Salin, the man given the responsibility to bowl out next over. Staying strong in the middle is Shamsi, and most importantly the captain. Irshad at the non-strikers and Shamsi at the strikers end. Well, he has hit some beautiful shots, Shamsi. It's just that he's trying to go too hard at every delivery that he sees. He needs to read the bowler first. Probably the first couple of deliveries you can still try to drive him down. And the next few is when you capitalize on. Salin's the next bowler and he's to bowl over the wicket. Starts off with the loosener. It's given wide by the umpire. And they're going at a really good run rate here. 7.3 every over. Swing and a miss. Again, this was not a delivery that he had to come forward for. He should have just stayed put and cut it away. That was the delivery. Salin's not bowling a spinner, is more trying to zip it across the batsman. And that's a fabulous catch by the keeper. Acrobatic attempt, but one hell of a catch that. Moving to his right, he was wrong-footed. For a second, he was about to spill it, but he pouches that. That is a stunner. What a stunner from the keeper to dismiss an informed batsman, Shamsi, walking back to a splendid catch by the keeper. Remarkable that. Didn't have too much time to react, but he did it in style, and he's got a big fish back in the hut. This man was looking to create carnage, was wreaking havoc for a second, and the next he's shown the door by the keeper. It's not a wicket for the bowler ideally, it's more of a keeper's wicket. Well, again, he did the same mistake that he did the previous delivery. He was trying to go forward and drive it when the ball was rising, and all he had to do was tuck it away towards the point region or cut it hard towards the backward point region. These nuances may not be taught every day, but it's more about reading the game, reading the pitch, trying to understand the bowler, and more so about the situation of the game. A new batsman in, a hard hitter. Coming around is Salin and down the leg side, and another beautiful catch, but not off the bat this time. Good enough to save 4 certain runs for his team. That could have been 4 had he not collected it. Excellent keeping by the keeper. And Salin trying to bowl too fast, missing his line. That's a much better delivery. Again, that should have been driven down the ground. There's no conventional long off or long on for him. They're only deep and wide. Had he driven it down the ground, that could have gone for 4 runs. There was no stopping that. Up in the air, running away to the fence. No stopping that again. Takes the outside edge and flew thick and fast to the outfield for 4 runs. Streaky, yes. Effective, yes. Happy for sure would be Zenil. Gets 4 extra runs for his team. Doesn't matter how it comes as long as it keeps coming. And on the other hand, the captain will be elated that he is getting more runs from his teammates. Irshad has been stuck on the other end for a while. Swing and a miss. Again, he was trying to go towards covers rather than going down the ground for it. He was trying to force things too hard. But well bowled by Salin. This man is bowling different lengths. The same line but different lengths, asking the batsman to adjust as quickly as possible. That's a full toss, missed away. That's what happens when you bowl really good deliveries. The bad one gets away as well. When you're in doubt, you don't go for big shots, and that's what exactly Zenil does. After the end of the 11th over, 79 on the cards. The loss of 3 wickets. 3 down, 79 on the cards. 11 gone, 4 more to go. Captain again with the ball. Irshad on strike. The captain versus the captain. That's a beautiful delivery. That is a ripper. Well, he started off very well in the previous over too. And he waned during the end of the over. But again, he sprung back up with a beautiful delivery. First up, the captain, Maju. Down the leg side, the captain misses out. Well, that should have at least taken the bat. It would have flown down towards the fine leg region had he just got his bat on ball. This time to the left-hander, Zenil. Slow one, well bowled. That is a much better delivery. He should have done that last over as well during the free hit. But he missed out and was put away for a few runs. But these are the variations that you need to bring in, especially during the death overs. When the batsmen are trying to go big, either a full delivery or a yorker or a slower delivery. These are the variations you need to bring out. That's much better. That's more likely. Exactly how you need to bowl, especially when the batsmen are trying to go big. Bowl the fuller ones so that they don't get under the ball to slog it away on either sides of the ground. That's much better comeback from the captain of Team THANGALS Tag 36. Swing and a miss. That was missed out by the captain of VIJAYA Cricket Club. That should have been punished. Was there for the taking. Misses out completely. His head wasn't still when he played that shot. And that's exactly why he missed out. Head being still is important. Down the leg side, and he's got the treatment it deserved. That was slow, but not the right line. And sent to the right side of the boundary. That shot from the captain. After the end of the over, 85. Overs, 85. VIJAYA Cricket Club will be looking to get anywhere between 110 to 120. With 3 more overs to go. 85 to 110, 120 will be an extremely good target. With the kind of bowling attack the team has had. Was swung hard, does not connect at all. He was trying to go for a big hit. Wasn't timing anything from there, especially when it was quick. You need to be nimble footed against Salin because he's not only mixing up the pace, he's also mixing up his length. So you need to be very, very nimble footed to adjust to his length, and he does carry some pace. Well bowled, it's given a wide though, as it was over the line. His release point is more from the shoulder, using the shoulder to great effect. Change in field, no mid wicket. To conventional point. Oh, that's well bowled and almost crashing onto the stumps. The captain wasn't even aware where the delivery went. I'm sure it hit him on the chest. And I hope he's alright. Good pace from Salin. That's why he was beaten. Missed out, not given a wide. Again, a lot of it depends on how Salin bowls. When you know that he's trying to mix his length up, you are about to get into trouble. But what the captain can do is put the bowler off the mark. It's been the bowler doing all that job. Why don't you shuffle a bit and then play it across? Up in the air, will not be caught, will just fall short of the fielder. Will it be 2 runs? So it slips away. So it will be easy to. Well, when you know the bowler is getting on top of you, you will also have to innovate a bit. And that's why it's important to read the bowler. When you know he's mixing up not only the pace but also the length, you put him offline by shuffling it or walking down the ground and taking it towards you. That is a much better try, but he hasn't connected it. Moving across from the batsman, and Salin makes it look so easy. And let me tell you, it isn't. The pace he's bowling at and yet trying to move the ball away is not a joke. This man is a pure talent. Slow over one, and he misses out on that as well, the captain. Second time it's happened to him today. He bowled a slow one, alright, but that was definitely something that could have been read by the batsman. Second time he's got away with a full toss, and that's because the other 5 deliveries have been exceptional. End of the 13th over, 90 on the cards, 9-0. The end of the 13th over, 90 on the cards for the loss of 3 wickets. Well, it seems a little strange why these 2 batsmen are not trying to go big down the ground or the other parts. They're not trying to show any aggression, trying to only slog it away from their presence. Rather show aggression in every shot and try to go for those big ones, because they're only left with 2 overs and 90 is not the base to be. Anything over 120, 130 is what they'll be aiming for. And to get there, they need at least 15 runs and over. And that's the basic target that they need to set for themselves. When you know that the bowler is trying to bowl an excellent delivery, not only do you get beaten twice or thrice, you start innovating after that. Shuffle across, walk down the pitch, back away a bit, play a ramp, and that's how you put the bowler off. If it's a pace bowler, the best option is to even track back What a shot that! Flat batted hit and goes a long way. The shot, the captain coming out in his own. Flat batted hit but slapped away and whacked to the fence. Third over by the captain begins with a boundary. Usually he starts off with a Jaffa, but this time round it's been put away. Much better delivery, much better. And he's striking him. That is the sweetest revenge. What a ball that again from the captain. He produces some stunners out of nowhere, and the next ball he goes back to being ordinary. Well, when you possess that ability, why not continue it? Well, trying too much is the only answer. It's trying to overthink that the batsman will be trying to go hard. When you bowl such deliveries, it's the batsman who needs to think twice before he goes after you. The captain finally dismissed. We have a new batsman walking into the middle. Ashraf, the new batsman, and he will be joining in Zenil at the non-strikers end. Change of bat, long levers coming in for Zenil. Gives back the short handle and is using the long handle now. Will that make the difference? Swing and a miss. Catching thin air is the batsman, and the result a dot delivery. Dilshad the bowler coming around the wicket to Zainal. A huge appeal from the keeper, not given by the umpire. Good delivery, says the umpire. Up in the air, will fall short of the captain, will only be a single. Good return, and the right end most importantly. Dilshad bowling alternate sides to the right hand and the left hand accordingly. Changes in field. We've got straighter long off for the first time ever in this match. Well bowled. Well, there was not much of pace behind it, so the batsman could have gone for it. Nevertheless, he misses out. Was anticipating a lower bounce, but it bounced higher. Again, tried to bounce him out, expecting higher bounce. This time it stayed low, and he was too late on the shot as well. Result is a single. Swing and a miss. Given a wide by the umpire rightly. No matter what the keeper tries to do, it's still given a wide. He's trying to suggest to the keeper, ideally suggesting the umpire that it was not a wide by staying there. Still doesn't matter to the umpire. Trying too hard is Zenil. Good return, good return. Just a single. Up in the air should be Dilshad's catch, and he has taken it. Easy catch for Dilshad. Completes it to get his first wicket. The last over of the innings. And the last ball of the innings as well. Exactly end up at 100 after 15 overs. Vijaya Cricket Club. 101. The target 101 in 90 deliveries for team THANGALS track 36 to win it. And on the other hand, Vijaya Cricket Club should be restricting them to less than 101 to win it.
Selling, opening with Ali Roshan. Two destructive batters. On the other hand, Vijaya will be looking to win by 50 runs to qualify for the finals. It's a huge task for both the teams, but nothing to lose for both of them. Along Rondak, Royals waiting one of these teams in the final or JCC. Tomorrow is the final day of season 8 MPL. We have 3 finals in 3 categories: Super Seniors, then Juniors final, and the big one, Masters final. Ali Roshan taking the strike for tag 36. Opening along with Selin. Fielders are ready. Batters are ready. Tarshad starting the proceedings for Vijaya CC. Vijaya Juniors. Going over the wicket to left-hand batter Ali Roshan. Fielding side is going with one fielder in the deep. They have a fielder at long on for Ali Roshan. Arshad has decided to go around the stick to left-hand batter. Everything said. Umpire says play. First ball. Oh, nicely played. Straight to the fielder. At point. Remember, this team require 101 from 5.4 overs. Now 33. They have to make it in 33 balls. Play towards mid wicket, just getting a run. Ali Roshan off the mark with that single. Now Salin on strike. Ready to face his first ball. Changes in the field settings. There is a fielder at covers, deep covers for Salin. And all the other 10 fielders are inside the ring. Way to gully fielder. No run this time. Excellent delivery. Excellent field placing. Full swing of the bat. Wide signal going for the bye run. Getting a couple on that occasion. Bye and an extra run from White. 2 runs added. Now Tarshad will go again around the stick to left arm batter Ali Roshan. Going with a deep fielder, midfield fielder. Mid wicket. Ali Roshan. Roshan getting a single. Played too long on. After 4 deliveries, 4 without loss. Salin on strike now. Facing Tarshad. Oh, what a shot that one! Going! Yes! Taken by our commentator Sukrit. Well taken. Excellent catch. But that's maximum from Salin. First sixer of the inning. Down the track. Hitting it well. Connected well. Another good shot. There is a fielder here. Oh, dropped it. What an opportunity there. So after the end of first over, it's 11 without loss. For tag 36. The next bowler, Afzal. One of the quickest bowler in Tikkapuram. Going over the wicket, right arm batter, Afzal to Salin. Look like that's from the pad, waiting for umpire signal. It's from the bat. Getting a single. Play towards short fine leg. Bowler going around the stick to left arm batter, Roshan. Good shot. No fielder in the deep. Boundary for Roshan. Perfectly plays into the gap. There are two deep fielders on the onside. Up in the air! There is a fielder! Three fielders! Oh! That's a no ball signal! It's not out! Getting a free hit now! Overstepping this time. Unlucky for the bowler. Batsman getting alive here. Bowler going over the wicket now. Down the track, up in the air, and that's a free hit delivery. Two catches taken, one in the no ball and another one in the free hit delivery. The openers are still there. 19 on board now after 1.3 overs. 9 balls, 19. Straight to the fielder at another no ball signal. What's happening? Overstepping again. Another free hit delivery now. Batsman getting all the license to free his arms. Definitely they'll be trying to get the maximum from this delivery. The free hit delivery. Oh! Big one inside. Oh! Another catch taken in the free hit delivery. Third in the row. Well taken by Tershad. But it's not out. Fielders are doing pretty good job, but not giving the result because of the free hit deliveries. Another chance here. It's dropped. This was a legal delivery and the catch dropped. Very long over for Afzal. One more delivery to go in this over. Going around the stick to left-hand batter Roshan. 3 catches taken in this over, but none of them were given out. Tershad hurt himself. He's coming out. He's replaced by another fielder, Afzal. Pulsing of the bat. No connection this time. End of the over. After the end of 2 overs, 24 without loss for tag 36. After 2 overs, 24 without loss. Roshan batting on Chen from 8 deliveries and Salin batting on Chen from 6 deliveries. Can they get remaining 76 runs from 3.4 overs? 76 required from 3.4 to qualify for the finals. Mathematically still possible. Jasir, Mohammad Jasir into attack now for Vijaya. Salin on strike. Onto the pad. Pitching outside the line of leg stick. No chance for LBW. Left arm bowler. Mohammad Jasir. Starting with the dot ball. Got one! What a strike that was from Salin. Maximum. That's maximum from Salin. Over the mid wicket. Look like they are trying to get that 76 from remaining deliveries. 3.4 overs. It's 30 on board now. And 71 required now. Another short ball. Going. Oh, 2 in a row for Salin. Two big sixes from Salin. 36 on board now. After 2.3 overs. Going at a rate of 14.4 in an over. Excellent delivery onto the pad. That's a good comeback by the bowler. Jasir. Now Roshan on strike. 36 now. 65 more required. 3 more balls to go and it's over. Jasir to left arm batter. Straight to the fielder. Chance for the run out. Comfortably taken. 1 more runs added. Now the big hitter. Salin back on strike. Definitely he'll be looking for the big one here. Yes! Whoa! That's 95-meter long. Sixer. What a strike from Salin. Boom. Salin getting his third sixer in this match. After 3 overs, 44 without loss. $57 more required. They have 2.4 overs. Still possible. 16 balls remaining. Zanel into attack now for Vijaya. Vijaya need to restrict Jack 36. Zanel. Oh, what a strike! That was out of the park! Big one from Roshan. They are going for it. After 3.1 overs, 50 up for batting side. 50 in 3.1 overs. 19 deliveries. It's out of the park. Selling moving on to 17 from 10 deliveries, and Roshan on 17, selling on 28 from 11 deliveries. 50 up, 5-0. 196 matches recorded in Cricket Heroes for Maju. Left hand Zanel going around the stick now. Right arm batter Maju. Will swing off the bat. Didn't get enough bat on it. Still get a run. Maju off the mark with that single. Now the big man sailing on strike. Not one. There is a fielder. There is a protection. Oh, that's boundary. Very sloppy fielding. Four more runs added. We're moving to 55 now. One more delivery to go in this over. Excellent over so far from Zanel, just given a sixer. Sorry, added 10 runs from this over so far. Inside edge. The no ball signal. Getting three more runs. Going to be a free hit delivery now. Getting all the license to go for the big one. Salin on strike. Down the track, missed it. By run, by signal from umpire. So after the end of 4 overs, 59 for the loss of 1 wicket. $42 more required for Tag 36 Juniors to win this match. For Vijaya CC, Oh, big one from now the maximum from Salin. Salin quickly move on to 41 from just 16 deliveries. They need 6 more sixes to qualify for the finals, but they have to do it in 9 deliveries. Salin Jabbar. Another big one. This time, one. Oh, there is a fielder. 2 more runs added. $67 now. $34 runs required to win this match. Full swing of the bat. No connection this time. Good delivery from Chanu. Getting a rare dot ball. Way to the field at long on. Afsal. Salin batting on 44 now. Now Captain Maju on strike. Wide. And a boundary, 5 runs added. $73 now. $28 more required. And it has taken Maju running back to pavilion. Wicket number 2 down. 73 for 2 now. Attack. $28 required. They technically still possible. They got 6 deliveries. Two more deliveries to go in this over. New batter, Dilshad Ali. Another big hitter. Straight away, no ball again. 5 runs added. Getting a free hit delivery now. 5 more runs added here. A very interesting match. So they need 23 now from remaining. Again, free hit 5 more runs added. It's a poor bowling. 10 runs conceded from last 2 deliveries. And they're not counted. $18 more required. Another boundary here.
Five overs, 87 on the cards. Another 14 more required for them to get over the line to meet the eligibility criteria. Well, if they score 101, that is 101, which is 14 runs away. In the next 4 deliveries, they will get through. Shamsi the bowler. That is a beautiful shot. Nevertheless, it was tossed up, but sent it a long way. Great batting. Hit it so well. That's an individual 50 for Salin. Great shot. Well, striking at more than 200 strike rate is Salin, but he has a beautiful stance, similar to Sanju Samson. And he's striking it similarly. Yes, he does go for another one. Will that be taken? No, goes all the way. That is another monster down the park. Two runs to qualify in 2 deliveries. This looks As after a beautiful match coming to a conclusion, Tag 36 versus Vijaya Cricket Club. Man with the highest score as well as beautiful bowling is Saleen for his well-made 61. And the man of the match goes to Saleen, to be presented by Shabir SRK. Give him a big round of applause. Well-made half century. Congratulations, Salim, for that well-made half century and great bowling performance. And game changer of the match goes to Dilshad Ali. Dilshad Ali, the game changer of the match. And the spirited performer of the match goes to Tirshad from Vijaya Cricket Club for that fabulous knock. Tirshad from Vijaya Cricket Club. Or a well-made knock.